Hello and welcome to another episode of Tarot Tuesday. My name is Kara and I am your guide and friend through this reading. I use my knowledge of the tarot, intuitive insights, and symbolism drawn from the cards to bring forth messages that will help us, the collective, on our path. This is a general reading for the week. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Before I get into this reading, I want to share a little story. I've been doing these collective readings now for 6 weeks, this being the 7th. My main goal for doing these readings is to share the wisdom that comes through to me in the cards. I enjoy doing personal readings for myself, but I enjoy reading even more for others. I see myself as a channel allowing divine wisdom to come through. I feel that so many of us are on a similar journey, and doing these collective readings brings us together to a place where we can find inner peace and also a place to cultivate compassion and understanding for our fellow humans. To be honest, each week I get a bit nervous before doing these readings. I question if I'm good enough or that I'll be able to make sense of the energy that comes through. Will it even make sense to others? Each week, I have to give myself a little pep talk, and that is exactly what I had to do again last night. I journaled for a bit and sat with myself, connecting to the collective energy. My intention: to bring forth the information and messages that the collective need to know at this time for the week ahead. I began shuffling the deck, and Aaron, who was sitting next to me in his own realm of journaling, asked me to read the cards aloud as I pulled them from the deck. We had been sitting in silence for some time, and his asking of what was to come out was confirmation to me that this is what I'm supposed to be doing. There are those who want to know, those who want to dig a bit deeper into their inner self and energetic world around them. I'm grateful to have this platform and to share the wisdom and abundance that is available to all of us. Now, let's dive into the cards that came through for this week. The Knight of Pentacles is a card of stability, responsibility, keeping in line with order. As you can see, this knight is standing at attention. Even the flowers are in line with each other. The energy I'm getting is following the status quo. Things are working, but does it really fall into alignment with our truth? The Five of Swords follows, and it is a symbol of loss and destruction, allowing others to have a power over us, listening to the opinions of others rather than reaching our own conclusion. With this figure on the ground, I'm reminded of the Serenity Prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. We are coming to a point in our consciousness where we are realizing how important it is to listen to our inner voice, how fostering a spiritual relationship with a higher power allows us to move into a new way of living. We're allowing the loss and departure of what no longer serves us. We are opening ourselves up for the opportunity to live in joy and abundance. The Eight of Pentacles is here again, as well as the Three of Cups, to remind us that we can grow from destruction. The Eight of Pentacles has come to us in the last 2 readings as a major sign of abundant energy coming into our lives. After eradicating what no longer serves us and putting the work in, the care and routine to allow things to grow, we can and will reap the rewards. When we work on ourselves, we can move away from this energy of keeping with what society expects us to do or what we are told to do. We know that we are living in a world with many hidden truths. There's pain, corruption, disaster. When we can surrender and let go, connect with the earth, with our unique abilities, we come into our own. We come into a new reality where things look bright. The Three of Cups came to us last week, and again, it's a symbol of celebration. The month of December is a time to celebrate, coming together with friends, family, honoring the last 12 months and all we've been through. This life is not easy, but when we truly connect with ourselves, we begin to understand our purpose. We are to move away from this Knight of Pentacles energy, the stability and the way we think we should do things. We move into our own unique energy with the Knight of Swords. Dancing to the beat of our own drum is the message from the Knight of Swords. You can see how this knight is dressed in a more eccentric and ornate outfit. He's in an upward position, cutting through to a new way of living. Even the flowers are growing and reaching new directions. It is a very different energy from where we started at the beginning of the reading. And as a side note, in the last two readings, we were visited by the Knave of Pentacles and the Knave of Wands. In the tarot, knights follow knave energy. This really feels like it's been building up over time. We are growing and evolving into a stronger version of ourselves. We are now in a new stage of growth and development. It's an onward march into the direction of our best selves and the best lives we can live here on Earth. My Spirit Animal Oracle deck has been calling out to me over the last several days. I felt very drawn to include a message in this reading from the animal guides. I asked for guidance as we come into our own, and there were two messages that came through to us. Butterfly reversed, number 11. Transformation does not have to be as traumatic or dramatic as things may seem to be right now. Remember, change is the only true constant. When you resist it, you create tension within you as you refuse to accept the inevitable. In this moment, you might have forgotten the beauty and joy of life as it moves through the seasons, as nature dictates. You are being faced with a choice now. You can struggle with the current conditions, refusing to surrender and see through the lens of lack and loss. Or you can surrender to the grace that is calling you to allow life to take its course, moving through the sadness and disappointment. Surrender will soften you, inviting you to bask in the gratitude and see through the lens of curiosity. These are the keys to tuning into the infinite potential available to you now. Butterfly Spirit knows the beauty and delight you are on the brink of discovering. Let go and trust that it is there for you. I thought I had just pulled one card, but Horse Spirit was behind Butterfly Spirit. I feel that it is such a beautiful message to be aligned with this night energy. And after reading these messages from the animal kingdom, I really feel like it's the perfect summarization of what this reading is here to tell us. When Horse Spirit appears, you are gifted with the spirit of movement and freedom. It is a time for travel and adventure, whether that means a trip somewhere or taking a different type of journey, one of freedom of choice. Horse Spirit reminds you that no matter the circumstances, you have free will and choices that can take you far away to a better place, a better situation, a better state of being. For there is no one but you to reign in your will to make a different decision. You are capable of making powerful choices that will affect you for a long time to come. Horses are social animals and known to be friends to mankind, willing to carry us forward when we need it. Horse Spirit reminds you that help will be available to you whenever you need it, and companions will be by your side wherever you choose to go, whatever direction you choose to travel. Life is an adventure, and Horse Spirit wants you to know that whatever choices you make, you have great spirit within, invisible yet holding you up and always walking by your side. Thank you so much for listening. If you have any questions, comments, or interested in a personal reading, you can find all of my information down in the description box below. Please like, share, and subscribe to be notified about future readings. Thank you so much, everyone, and have a great week.